This is a headline from The Nation. It says, a Russian strike kills foreign fighters in Ukraine. 2 German volunteer fighters said many of their fellow foreign legionnaires had been killed in the bombing and estimated the death toll at over 200. So those are what you would call those mercenaries, right?
Yes.
Or let's say they're volunteers, so they're not being paid. So that wouldn't, a mercenary is paid, but so they're volunteers?
Foreign legionnaires, does that mean the Ukrainian Foreign Legion, or is that like, what is
the German Foreign Legion? I don't know.
But there are people that are going to, I saw an interview with some guy from England that was going to fight in Ukraine. And I have a friend that does videos that was talking about, he was in Afghanistan and he was like, the people don't know where to go to sign up. And he's like, yeah, nobody, if you're in any kind of cohesive unit, some guy, hey, I want to fight with you guys. You're not just hand him a gun.
Yeah, I know.
You might get used for target practice. You might get used as like a human shield by a foreign nation where you go to do that. But
I know I saw a video on Meet the Press of Americans going to, or someone from America and UK going to sign up to fight in Ukraine. And so Alex Rubinstein tweeted this out. He says, American volunteer in Ukraine. So this is an American who's volunteering to fight in Ukraine. He describes how foreigners who flocked over to the country to fight Russia are being used as cannon fodder and are threatened by Ukrainian forces with murder if they refuse to deploy on suicide missions. So here we go. I want to listen. Here we go.
So for any of you who are wondering what is going on, all right, we were part of the Georgian National Legion, the 102nd Ukrainian Territorial Defense, okay? Our base got fucked up. The base right next to us got fucked up. Americans, British, tons of British dead, all right? They're not saying nothing. They're counting our dead as their dead. They're trying to send us to Kiev with no fucking weapons, no kit, no fucking plates. The people who are lucky enough to get weapons are only getting magazines with like 10 fucking rounds, okay? When they wanted to send us to Kiev, we said no. Our whole group, a bunch of Americans, Canadians, British. So they told us we had to get the fuck out or they were going to shoot us in the back, all right? So me, this British guy, and another American, we fucking hid in the back of an ambulance to get out. We got to the border, and it was a whole nother mess. When you get to the border, anyone who has kit, anyone who has any military shit, they're fucking pulling you out of the line, and they're sending you back to the front. We got dropped off about 5 clicks from the fucking, from the border, and we walked. And we get to the border in this humanitarian group with a bunch of ex-SF veterans from England, pull us to the side and say, you need to get, pulled us out and fucking, hit us. And they were like, you need to dump all your kit. They're pulling people out, cutting up passports, sending them back. So we dumped our shit. We got, in all of our we got in, Red Cross vests, and they had, fucking humanitarian passes to get us through the Ukrainian border. People need to stop coming here. It's a trap, and they're not letting you fucking leave. The best way to leave is in a Vic or a car or something. People who get on by vehicle have a better chance of hiding their fucking kit in the back, doing whatever the fuck they can, but do not try to leave Ukraine on foot if you're a volunteer. It's a mess, and it's a trap, and I have multiple people who can confirm this story for me.
Wow. So I don't know what people think when they were going over there, but they're literally dealing with Nazis. So the Ukraine military has Nazis officially part of their military. For real.
Hey, you go to war with the army you have, not the army you want.
And so these people buy the propaganda, and they think they're going over to fight the bad guy, which is Putin.
Well, they also might have heard we gave $1 jillion so that there would be those supplies there.
Yeah, we gave him $10 billion. Maybe that guy should have bullets. But anyway, so he quickly realized, it seems like he realized, oh my God, there's bad guys on both sides of this conflict, turns out. And I'm going to get the hell out of here. Oh, and they won't let me get the hell out of here. These guys who I thought I was helping are now the ones threatening to kill me, shoot me in the back if I don't go fight on a suicide mission. So, boy, I can't wait to see more of those interviews. There's
going to be a bunch.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of those. So, I don't know. I mean, but the establishment media, 100% propaganda right now. So if you're getting your news about Ukraine from the establishment media, you're being lied to, and you don't know what you're talking about. You think Putin is a madman who's an irrational actor who might start a nuclear war just for kicks. That's what they have people thinking. They don't tell anybody about how we got here, about how the United States overthrew the Ukrainian government, how the Ukrainian government then kept shelling the Russians who lived in the eastern part of Ukraine, and they wouldn't stop for 8 years and killed 14,000 of them, even though they had a peace agreement called the Minsk Agreement. They don't know about the pipeline that Biden and the West want shut down from Russia directly to Germany. They don't know about any of this stuff.
Well, don't tell him about the petrodollar. I don't think he can hear that right now.
Yeah, and I'm
Hold back
guessing.
the petrodollar.
I'm guessing he doesn't know about the petrodollar. This guy. But anyway, look at that. So I can't wait to see more of those. All
That's
right.
mind blowing, dude.
It
A
is.
guy was just. I just saw somebody talking about conjecture of what might happen to someone going to do that. Why it would be stupid, and then it's crazy to hear the guy say it's kind of worse than even what I thought it would be. Wow.
We're doing our live stand-up tour. We're going to Houston. We're going to Dallas. We're going to Los Angeles, Orlando, Tampa, Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Des Moines, Omaha, Kansas City, and more. Go to JimmyDoreComedy.com for a link for all the tickets and become a premium member. You get all our bonus stuff.